Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is ArraySeven and I would like to welcome you all to Smissmas 2014. Only 2.5 weeks ago, it was end of the line, but having these two relatively major updates spaced this little apart is kinda odd for me, but I digress. In my personal and humble and slightly brain-damaged opinion, this is what end of the line should have been. New weapons, new game mode, interesting cosmetics, the works. On top of that, we got some long overdue festives, including the Charge and Targe, Backburner, and Bonesaw. Thank you, Valve, and a Merry Christmas to everyone who works there. I'm not sure if end of the line had you all up in arms over timelines, what with Smissmas being literally 2 weeks away. I'm not sure if you were too busy focusing on this new game mode, but this update to me might be a bit of a redeemer for you. But once again, I'm just happy to get out of this as a medic without any kind of nerf whatsoever. Speaking of that, Merry fucking Christmas, Demoman. Holy shit, you made out like a burglar on this one. And that's not meant to be a racist joke, by the way. The Tide Turner nerf is overdue in my opinion, but some of these updates on weapons are going to drive me insane. The lock and load with 3 shots instead of 2 when it clearly only has 2 barrels. My OCD is going to have an aneurysm, for God's sake. Cheers for that one, Gabe. Thanks a lot, man. I'll see you in court. As for new weapons, the Iron Defender seems to me to be an excellent part of this complete defensive breakfast, meaning that those heavier than Fat Albert grenades are going to come in handy when keeping people off of something. Now, I'm an okay demo, and to me it seems the Quickie Bomb might not be a new favorite. I could be wrong, of course, but it seems the fact that the stickies only stay out for so long means you can only put 2 or 3 out at once. But I can definitely say that the shorter arm time is going to be a godsend to a lot of the aggressive sticky demos. So that might put a dampener on some things. But as far as Smissmas goes, I think I'm going to see a lot more Demomen and a lot more defensive pill bombs. There's also the new shotgun, which to me makes sense, and maybe it's designed to be some sort of I'm out of ammo, I'm going to whip this thing out kind of weapon. But it seems a little overpowered to me. Either this is meant to be a straight upgrade or there's some sort of hidden stats to this thing. I'm not quite sure. They also added a new game mode in, and let me tell you, this thing is broken as fuck. We had scouts taking down crit heavies, pyros running faster than Forrest Gump on Rainbow Raceway, and medics spitting out syringes like flamethrowers. It's fun, don't get me wrong, but personally it kinda ruins the flow of the game. This is the same level of gameplay that happens on those retarded Mario Kart maps. All these plugins, people hopping around with things that look like cheats but clearly aren't. It just seems to break TF2 for me. Some of us just don't want to put up with that kind of bullshit and would rather play like a normal human being. So no thanks, Valve. I might play it when I'm severely bored, but that's it. And last but certainly not least, I would like to point out again the fact that we have a festive Bonesaw. Thanks to Mr. Chef, I have a strange festive Professional Killstreak Bonesaw, and that's the longest fucking name I have in my inventory. Oh my god. And as much as I love this thing, I can't help but admire how messed up it looks. There's a bell, a bow, blood, and bulbs on this thing like some sort of Christmas porcupine nightmare. I'm still gonna keep cleaving to tried and true, but this Bonesaw will definitely be a weapon of choice for a long time, at least until the Australian version is released. Crossing fingers, take the hint, Valve. However, on the whole, I think Smissmas 2014 itself was not that bad of an update. It certainly could have been worse, of course. To me, this should have been in conjunction with End of the Line. I know many people were very disappointed by that update, and I'm getting the sneaking suspicion that these two being so near to each other was stretching the folks at Valve a little thin. So I'm giving Valve the benefit of the doubt and hoping that what comes in the future is more that can finally restore my faith in Team Fortress 2. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is ArraySeven, and this is my opinion on the Smissmas 2014 update. I wish you all the merriest of Merry Smissmases and Christmases, whatever you celebrate, even if you're Jewish, I still wish you a Merry Christmas. You know that? I still wish you a Merry Christmas. Alright, happy holidays.
This play button, glutton of words, mutton, birds of fly to fly to you, dropping turds, hopping up on ignorance to feel how your body pop up the real, dance the visual cry to deity. Pious piety might it be, to see is truly to be me. I see everything there is, so I must be more than thee. My creed in the game is to be stupid rappers is bane. Humidity forms when I arrive. Harder lines than cocaine, got a line of frying and acid to become.